Hello everyone and welcome back to Joy's Creative Finger. It's been a long time since I uploaded a video, but I did intimate to the channel members that I had a family member who was critically ill. You guys were simply the best. Your contributions to the GoFundMe page, your love, support, prayers and concern went a long way. He did have an extra year of life, but eventually succumbed to the illness. I did upload a vlog a few days ago on my other channel, so if you want any more updates on that, just head over to the other channel, and it's the very latest vlog that's been uploaded that will detail how things played out. So I'm back from my travels. I've got a bit of time on my hands, and yeah, I have been in the game every now and again, but there's this one lot that I absolutely love right here. It's huge, it's massive. I could have built my airport here, or my hospital, or my school. It's just that perfect size. So I decided to pop in there anyway to just try out the lot and just fiddle around. I've completed the whole area. My town is upgraded. So I started building a couple of islands. Well, a couple of houses on islands, just because, you know, the surrounding areas, although it's a desert, it looks like the beach somewhat, you know, the color of the sands on the beach. So I just was playing around and I wanted to see how things turn out. And I tell you, every time I build something, it doesn't necessarily make it to the channel. But what I realized when trying to build a pool around and about this structure, just to make it look like it was standing in water, I got to this point and the pool would not wrap around. So I tried to complete a section here and the plot would literally blow up and everything just crashes. And I'm thinking, what's going on? I have tried other lots, you know, the standard lots that we have and the premium lots that we have, and there's no issue there. I mean, I did build, what was it I built some time ago? It's been such a long time. Bora Bora, that's it. I did build Bora Bora and there was no issue. So this was something similar, but more like holiday homes, and I was just trying to wrap these pools around and it wouldn't work. So I try again on this spot here, and again it blew up, but it didn't crash. So I go ahead, I pay for that section, and I think to myself, I say self, perhaps if I just try, ignore all this, you know, crazy coloring in the screen and, you know, explosion of color or whatever it is, if I can ignore that and just still try and place the pools down, then maybe when I exit and come back, everything will be in order. So that's why I'm going ahead to, you know, continue. But it wouldn't let me sort of function. But this is what it looks like from the town view. So the pool has been set down. So I'm thinking if I go back in, it would be fine. You know, I was just desperate to make sure this worked, but it kept crashing. And slowly but surely, if you're a builder, you know, in this game, you start to get frustrated because it does take a few hours, if not more than a few hours to build and to, you know, fulfill your creative process, you know, while in build mode. So this can be a very painful experience when you're trying to create something. You're meant to enjoy it. You're not meant to suffer, you know, or just feel really frustrated with the game. But that's what started happening. Parts of the roof of the structure has been blown off. The balconies have flown off. It started to really become a difficult, you know, experience. And I'd spent the best part of my morning, you know, putting this together, and it didn't work. Yes, in case you might ask, well, maybe take off those corner units and it would work. I did it all. It didn't work, and I had put them back before taking a shot of this clip. So anyway, I stay positive and I keep trying to edge forward with little pieces of, you know, pool, and it's working. Also, I think. I keep placing little squares of pool and, you know, trying to make it work, you know, because I had taken the time to actually build the houses before I started, you know, putting the pools around. That never worked. I did it the other way around as well, where I built the pool first before the houses, and that as well became a problem. And I didn't want to just keep recording clips and clips of just horrible error for you to see upon my comeback to the channel to say hi. that was no good. And of course, coming back to build after such a long time, this happening really put me off. It really did. Is it going to stop me from building? No, it won't. It just means I'm not going to use this lot to do this. I'd have to build the house maybe without a pool around it. So I'm not saying that the lot is, not functional altogether, but trying to do this didn't work. I'm sure you can build a house in the center of it, and I'm sure many of you have, but my design sort of met with the limitations of the lot. So I've got one more piece to put down here just to finish it off, and I'm feeling kind of optimistic that this would work. I just need to put a little piece here. And then once I do that, I'm touching a patio, and that's why it's not working. But once I'm able to fit in that tiny square right there, then I can go ahead and expand the width of the pool. So I'm feeling good about this. This is what I have so far. I'll go ahead and choose the patio color or style that I want. I'm happy, but at this, obviously not with what I'm looking at, but I'm thinking when I leave and come back, it would be in order the way it looks from the town view. But before I pop out, this is what it looks like. My poor house has, been completely destroyed. I'm not sure what I'm looking at. I can't understand what the development code is for this error or how that will be fixed. But here's what I was visualizing when I thought of building these properties, and that's what it was meant to look like. So I come back in to see if maybe it's fixed itself, and nothing. And yes, I also sort of installed the game again, and still this is what I got. Okay, at this point now I'm not sure how to proceed, but I was definitely sure that I was going to delete everything. I was a little bit disappointed. I wanted to upload it and say, hey, hello everyone, this is a build up and working on, and it was a complete disaster. And I said to myself, you know what, I have to account for the fact that I did make an effort. And yeah, coming in and coming back in still was giving me new versions of complete and utter destruction for this site. And this is what it looks like again now that I've come back in, say the third time. Okay, so yes, I decided to not go ahead with the build, but because I had already worked so hard on it, I decided to keep a clip where I showed the floor plan for those of you who might like it. So I went ahead and made sure that before I went on to complete the pool for the umpteenth time, I re-downloaded a saved cloud option, and then decided to show the floor plan. Now, I wasn't actually going to show this floor plan to you guys. I was doing this, in all honesty, to rebuild it on a different lot, but I didn't want to procrastinate and then decide to find another lot and build on it and then upload a lot later than I wanted to. I haven't built in ages, and so I thought, I'm not going to delay. I'll just go ahead, show you what I've done, and you might want to recreate it in your own towns. Well, thank you so very much for watching, and I will be seeing you again soon. And as I say, you can head over to my other channel and watch the vlog that I uploaded there, stating where I've been for a while. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.